vibes on 10. The Truth Seeker anthem.
Yeah, yeah, you know what time it is. Turn it up.
Great vibes. Great vibes.
Great vibes on 10.
Great vibes.
Great vibes.
Walk in the room and the energy changes. Big personality, never basic. Confidence high, always bringing the fun. When he shows up, the party's begun. Mr. Clean Shining, yeah, you know the name. Bald head glowing like a Hall of Fame. He rolls his eyes every time that we say it, but deep down inside, we know he'll never trade it. Rub that shiny dome, make a wish, that's a scene. Everybody laughing, what's up, Mr. Clean? They call him a genie, yeah, that's routine. One little rub and you live in the dream. Then out of nowhere, surprise disguise. 2P comes out and the whole room cries. New look loading, what's next today? You never know what he's gonna display. 3 different headphones, always prepared. Different vibes for every moment shared. Music, research, or something brand new. He's got a setup for whatever he'll do.
Let the whole world know. Bring that energy everywhere we'll go.
Great vibes on 10.
Turn it up again. That's the kind of vibe you can't pretend.
Great vibes on 10.
Say it loud, say it proud. Bring it to and bring the crowd.
Vibes on 10.
From beginning to end, hit that replay, run it again.
Always got questions, always digging deep. Looking for answers that others might keep. Not just the headlines, not just the noise. Searching for facts with a curious voice. Kicking the dots, putting pieces in place. Taking the time to examine the case. Facts on the table, questions in sight. Searching for truth from morning to night. Got great researchers helping along the way. Bringing information into the light every day. Doing the work, taking the time. Looking for answers and following the signs.
Then everybody knows when that moment arrives. The room gets quiet, everybody revives. You hear that voice, you know what's coming through. The phrase that nobody else can do. I know you fucking lie. Stretched out with style, the way he says it makes everybody smile. Can't copy the sound, can't copy the tone. That's a signature, that's all his own. Who brings the vibes?
Great vibes.
Hey, vibes. What number?
Great vibes.
10. Who wants the truth?
Wait through.
Turn it up.
Great vibes. Great vibes on 10.
Let the whole world know. Truth, laughs, and energy everywhere we go.
Great vibes on 10.
We're here to win. Bring the questions and dive right in. From the shiny head to the headphone stack, from the facts to research to the
Great vibes on 10. The Truth Seeker anthem.
yeah, yeah. You know what time it is. Turn it up.
Great vibes. Great vibes.
Great vibes on 10.
Great vibes. Great vibes.
Walk in the room and the energy changes. Big personality, never basic. Confidence high, always bringing the fun. When he shows up, the party's begun. Mr. Clean Shining, yeah, you know the name. Bald head glowing like a Hall of Fame. He rolls his eyes every time that we say it, but deep down inside, we know he'll never trade it. Rub that shiny dome, make a wish, that's a scene. Everybody laughing, what's up, Mr. Clean? They call him a genie, yeah, that's routine. One little rub and you live in the dream. Then out of nowhere, surprise disguise. 2P comes out and the whole room cries. New look loading, what's next today? You never know what he's gonna display. 3 different headphones, always prepared. Different vibes for every moment shared. Music, research, or something brand new. He's got a setup for whatever he'll do.
Great vibes on 10.
Let the whole world know. Bring that energy everywhere we'll go.
Great vibes on 10.
Turn it up again. That's the kind of vibe you can't pretend.
Great vibes on 10.
Say it loud, say it proud. Bring it to and bring the crowd.
Vibes on 10.
From beginning to end, hit that replay, run it again.
Always got questions, always digging deep. Looking for answers that others might keep. Not just the headlines, not just the noise. Searching for facts with a curious voice. Kicking the dots, putting pieces in place. Taking the time to examine the case. Facts on the table, questions in sight. Searching for truth from morning to night. Got great researchers helping along the way. Bringing information into the light every day. Doing the work, taking the time. Looking for answers and following the signs.
Then everybody knows when that moment arrives. The room gets quiet, everybody revives. You hear that voice, you know what's coming through. The phrase that nobody else can do. I know you fucking lie. Stretched out with style, the way he says it makes everybody smile. Can't copy the sound, can't copy
I mean, what y'all expect me to do? The power flicker, just flickered and just knock my shit out. I don't know if it's the heat outside or what. It just knocked my shit out. You know, it's- I don't know what else to say. I mean, just flickered my shit. Mm, like, just flickered my shit. I'm trying to get the chat to load back in. Just flickered my shit. Just everything. Everything went out. Just like, what the hell you want me to do? What you want me to say? Shit just went out. It just flickered, you know. Oh yeah. It just shit, just my ass in here looking stupid as hell. Just like the fuck just happened here. Like what the fuck, man? Like I know I'm caught up on my bills. What the hell? Like who outside messing with my main? Oh, they found out where I stayed. They trying to scare me. Oh, oh, the friend's attorney. Y'all said y'all want us to stop. Did you send some type of signal to my breaker box? My shit just said everything in my house just flickered. You know. You know. No, Fredo, it was the whole house. It wasn't just in here. It was the whole house. It happens sometimes. What I need to get is like I said, I need to get a backup battery for my studio, so when something like that happens, my studio doesn't crash. Everything will still be on, and it gives you like 15 minutes to like shut shit down. So you know. Uh-huh. So again, y'all, welcome back in. Unique, thank you so much for those DJ headphones. Everybody, welcome back in. I'm trying to get everything to all the programs to load up. Unique, thank you so much, sweetheart. I'm just trying to get the programs to load back up, so y'all got to give me a second. Just getting shit to load back up. The fuck just happened here? Just, just hold on. Just give me a just. Mm-hmm. Got to get them back in here. Just. I'm sitting here on the computer, um, trying to bring up a few accounts, and but I think we good now. You said I'll be in my studio. You know where I'll be.
Daddy, make me cream. Daddy, make me scream. Daddy, pull my.
What the fuck is going on here? Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. We just got back. Wait. Candy, listen. Hey, listen. We just got back. All right. Let everything load back in. I'm trying to load these applications back, okay? We running like 5 different computers here. Just hold on. What the hell was that? How I get a violation? How the fuck I get a violation? I didn't. That's the moderator. How I get a violation? Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's whatever. 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 Just whatever, man. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I know. Bruh, like the fuck. Yeah, like the. Oh, you got the violation. Oh, you said you started the clicking comments. I didn't say nothing. I'm just sitting here trying to wait for my computers to load back up so I can give y'all, get the videos and everything back in here. The fuck? I didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything. Y'all not finna blame this shit on me. That's not finna happen. Y'all not finna do that. Ain't no damn look here, Oreos. Don't do that. Talking about see. You know what? I'm y'all give me about 3 more minutes. Let me let everything load up. The fuck is wrong with y'all? you seen you seen that shit. That's the fuck. Ah, damn. Then I get the blame for shit. HR coming in here giving me a fucking violation. I ain't do shit. All right, I think everything is loaded back up. All right, that's good. Yep, that's why I said I need a motherfucking engineer to run this shit so I can be focused on what you all. Uh simply I just hit the live button. We was live and my power flickered and I just got back in. I just came back and I got a violation already because one of my moderators dropped a soundtrack, but I got a violation. The fuck? Doreen, how you doing? Thank you for the love you. You all flickered. y'all really got to get y'all minds out the gutter, for real. Y'all really got to get y'all. We finna hop back on this Nolan's Wells things. Y'all got to get y'all got to get y'all minds out the gutters, man. God don't like gutters. You said our community is tired up, man. You said you don't even have a gutter. I know. I taught y'all how to fix it with a coat hanger. All right, y'all. Listen, thank y'all so much for coming back in that short amount of time. We wasn't gone long. Okay, we're back now. Let's get back to the video. Okay, let's get back to the video. Being good. You said when you give us a recap of the first half. Yeah, we're just the Don Lemon and his partner there giving a recap, their thoughts on the video the interview that Nolan Wells' friends and not Dunn, Steven, no, not Steven, that's not his name. Uh, uh, what's his name? Tatum. What they did on yesterday and Lemon here is they're recapping on it. All right. Thank you, Tatum. I don't know why I said Steven. Now, and I don't mean like his partner, y'all. I'm talking about the co-host here. God damn, y'all. Man, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get to the video.
Anyway, the anti-racism, the racism, you're the psychiatrist, you're the expert, your assessment.
Well, okay, so I'm going to turn into a psychotherapy super nerd right now. What you just saw right there is a clear example of gaslighting. Number one, did you notice how they centered their experience?
Yep.
So when they were asked about what do you wish was different, they're centering their own discomfort, their own plight, their own hardship.
If y'all notice that, listen again, everybody, welcome back. If y'all, and I know the answer, and that's something else that disturbed me is they are so worried about their image. They're so worried about how people view them, how people treat them, how people are questioning them. They so much worried about that versus being worried. Versus standing with the family of Nolan. Always, thank you so much. Instead of standing, how come y'all ain't listen? This what confuses me. If this is what if Nolan was y'all so-called best friend, why y'all not sitting down with his mother? Oops. Why y'all not sitting down with his mother? If y'all the friend, if y'all the can you please don't spam my chat? All right, I got you. Got you. Thank you. Just don't spam the chat. Now, y'all listen to me, and I really mean this. if these were his so-called closest friends, his best friends, why these boys or the attorney is not standing with the mother? If if they are so innocent as they claim to be, why they not doing interviews? And I'm not talking about with Tatum because we understand his agenda. Why they're not sitting down doing interviews with the mother and the stepfather? And I don't know why they just done upon me. If he was like family, would you not be sitting down with family to let this family know, hey, we're standing, with you on this. We want to figure out what happened to Nolan as much as you do. But y'all worried about y'all motherfucking reputation, what people are saying about y'all, and got this crazy ass attorney on here talking about, they're going to sue people for speaking on this case. Are y'all fucking crazy? They just make the story even more strange. Hmm. I'm gonna hold that one to myself.
Ship through this experience, and you see no presentation whatsoever of compassion, of empathy. Those sorts of things are completely devoid happening there, and that's really alarming. The other thing that is very congruent to gaslighting, and I think there is a component of gaslighting to all racism, but the other thing that you see them doing there is they say saying this about race is sick. And what you do when you gaslight somebody is you take their lived experience and you make them feel crazy for having it.
Having a custom app can give you a serious edge over the competition. And with GoDaddy Aero AI Builder,
When all
Somebody asked in the comments, why haven't they sued Christine then? Hmm. That's a good question. That's a very good question. Y'all, let me tell y'all something about this young lady right here. Holly is one of those young ladies where she sits behind her phone, get very agitated at my live streams. She always come in here, right? Just pissed off for no reason. Just y'all, this is what she do. This young lady right here, right here, right here. Y'all, this is what she do. She have nothing else better to do to come in here and just rage bait her ass off. Anything that y'all say, anything that I say, she's going to disagree with it. Because we are not pampering her moods. We're not pampering her thoughts. We're not pampering her comments. So she goes off. She throws tissue tantrums in the chat. This young lady right here. She get mad, right? She sit behind her little phone. Don't even, it's people like her that they dare not to go live on their own platform and express, right? Talk about things, how they feel about certain stuff. Talk about topics like this right here. They dare not to cut their camera on and say anything. So it's people like this young lady right here that will sit behind their phone and just do what you call keyboard warriors and just talk all big and bad. Holly, I dealt with thousands of people like you. You're funny. Notice you still can come in here and chat. The mods, they didn't block you from the last several times you done that. You still can come in and speak your feelings. But I promise you, don't nobody give a damn about you. So you just keep going off in the comments, speak your little piece, and I hope that God touched the back of your tongue. What your ass need to do, listen, this is what your ass need to do. All right, this is what your ass need to do. Let's do this right here. Cause I think I gave you too much. I think I gave you too much time anyway. I think I gave you too much time. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Oh yeah, your ass ain't got no motherfucking life. Oh, your ass got a bunch of cats. Yeah, you ain't got no man. That's why your ass be here just starting bullshit in the chat. Your ass single like a mother with all them damn cats. Your ass single as hell. Listen. Let me tell you something. Oh, your profile told me enough. Listen here, woman. Listen. Let me tell you something. Let's make this clear. Okay? To save yourself from this, because I gave you grace several other times. So let's do this right here. How about you calm down and don't let great vibes get messy? You got to understand, I'm from the messy side of TikTok. This is not what you want. Leave it alone. If you don't like the way I run my platform or the questions that we're asking, just go somewhere else. Can you agree? All right. I'm gonna leave you alone. Now, if you come out with any other dumbass shit in my comments, I'm gonna put this great vibes off to the side, and I'm gonna get to the messy talk side of great vibes. And trust me, you're not gonna like this side of me. All right? Comprende? Thank you. All right. Let's get off your account. Cool. All right. Listen, everybody, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming in here. Thank y'all so much for tapping the screen. God is loving y'all. I love y'all too. Thank y'all for sharing the live stream back out. Yes, my power flicker knocked my shit out. We back. Thank y'all so much for coming. All right? Cool. Let's move forward.
All they have to say is, look, we understand we're from Mississippi and we understand the racial history, even recent racial history in Mississippi. So we can see how people think. A bunch of white men, young men, going out with their black friend and the black friend not coming home. We can see how that could trigger the racial experience in this area. We happen to not be racist and we happen to have not done anything to Nolan, but we can see why the black community is experiencing this as triggering. But they didn't say that. They literally said it's sick and the black people are the people keeping the racism going. And then the other thing is they've used the phrase that I thought was really weird and inaccurate. They used the phrase anti-racist. They said this is the most anti-racist thing. And I'm thinking, as I hear that, perhaps you don't know what anti-racism means. But anti-racism is not these young men from Mississippi, do they leave their black best friend and brother alone on an island and then come back without him. There's nothing anti-racist about it. Anti-racist is you are actively taking actions to confront and address racism. And they're absolutely not doing that in this interview when they absolutely should be. All they have to do is acknowledge. We can see why the black community is experiencing this as racially traumatic because of the history in this area. This happens to not be one of those situations, and here are the reasons why, but we see why the black community is behaving this way. But they did not say that. They actually are criticizing the black community, and they're criticizing people who have this narrative instead of acknowledging where it is coming from. Black people are very reasonable and very sane to be questioning why things like this would happen in Mississippi, of all places in the United States. And when you do gaslighting,
also let me say this, because y'all know we far from racist over here. What makes this so suspect is that people are trying so hard. Again, this is my opinion. People are trying so hard to cover up what's obvious here. Why would you need somebody that's associated with Trump? Why would you need? I mean, that used to be associated with him. Why would you need somebody that used to be associated with TPUSA? Actually, two different individuals, a lawyer and Tatum. Why is y'all making these arrests around the country, but there hasn't been one person detained? Detained. There wasn't any you had a lot of people making threats towards his mother. I don't see an arrest on that. But for some odd reason, people are trying to protect this group of people. And you don't think people are going to feel some type of way about that? And again, if anybody know this channel, y'all know that we are far from racist. That's not what we do. We just speaking on what we see here.
A component of that is always criticizing the reasonable lived experience and expression of that lived experience of another person. And it is a terrible thing to do, especially in this situation, especially with the hurting that community must be going through, and especially with the hurting that family is dealing with right Sorry to be a nerd for a minute.
Let's, okay. I want to, and we may have to cue this in to when Stephanie starts to question Eddie Glaude. I want to play this from Eddie Glaude, and I think you know the clip that I'm talking about, because you were mentioning about it's just so weird to me. I shouldn't say it's weird. It is apparent that they live in this bubble or world that Eddie Glaude spoke about, and one which you speak about. But Andy, if you can cue it up to the part where we are, and then we'll just do a play and pause if you have what I'm talking about.
Thank you, baby boomer.
People voted because their life's too damn expensive, and it was here, and
they voted for. You're telling me, Stephanie, that all of these people who believe that their lives are, that bread is too high and eggs are too high, that they voted for a convicted fella, a guy who said we can grab the pea.
I think that a lot.
They voted for this guy.
I'm not defending it, but I think there are tons of people that don't pay attention to, and I'm not defending it, don't pay attention to politics at all. But while we live in the most prosperous country in the world, people are saying, life's not fair. I'm not doing well. My son's still living in the basement. I can't seem to get a job. I don't like the status quo. I'm voting for something else. And
I love you to life.
I love you.
But I do not believe that. I cannot believe that. And the reason I think you believe it is because you don't want to believe that that's what's really motivating them. It's always the case. People don't want to believe what the country actually is, because if they believe it, they're going to have to confront what's in them. I don't believe that. They voted for a crook, a person who they know is stealing from, just doing everything to undermine the so-called country that they love. And then they're telling us the BS that it's economics. We know that.
We know that's not the case, he says.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a comparison here?
Yeah, there is. I mean, people voted for their comfort. Donald Trump makes them comfortable because he's removing the parts of this country that make white America uncomfortable. He's demonizing immigrants, black and brown people, DEI. Like all of those things make people more comfortable. Like you cannot tell me, I agree 100% with what he said. You can't tell me this is about economics. It's not about economics. It's about it's about white America fearing losing power. It's about white America fearing being the minority. It's about white America feeling like I'm going to lose my position of privilege, and this vote was a protection of that privilege. And I think these are
All right, so I don't want to get too much into that because my platform is not centered around that. But I'm about to show y'all something, and I want y'all to tell me who this is. Can I just bring it up like this? Matter of fact, I can do it this way. Mm, y'all tell me who is this? I really want to know. All right, let me straighten a few things up. All right, y'all, who's in this photo? It's the governor and who? Matter of fact, let me. It's the governor and who else? Let's move it up here. But people want us to shut up. People want us to be quiet, right? Told y'all, your boy G. People want to. This is why I'm still on. This is why I'm going hard. Like I'm not talking about like that type of hard. I'm talking about like pressing on this because again, I never see nothing like this, right? A lot of y'all got it right in the comments, okay? This is not Photoshop. This is not none of that shit. This is a real photo. This is real. Now y'all see why I played the Dixie Mafia video, right? The history behind it. I'm not saying that they are connected to it. I'm just showing y'all how people are interconnected, right? The network that's down there. People will look out for their own. This is why this story is all over the damn place. Huh? I see a lot of y'all never seen that photo. Mm, 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 mm. That's all I can say, right? That's all I can say about that. Hmm. Again, this is why I tell y'all to do your research. Do your research. This right here is a lot bigger than Nolan Wells. How many people are trying to stay quiet about this? How many hands don't want to be involved in this? Some things just make you want to say shit, but you know that you have to be careful what you put out on social media. Right? You got to be careful. The panel is open. The motherfucking panel is open. How you
What's up, my
doing?
brother
How
and
you
family? How y'all doing?
how you doing, sweetheart? What you got?
What I want to say is I'm still on this. By the time, don't you think when they finally release the throat and part of the lungs to DC, it's gonna be so mutilated and damaged and messed up that he ain't even gonna be able to determine what happened. So this gonna end up being undetermined even when he get it. And then I was thinking about that. And
I mean,
then this Turning Point Ministries is connected with that Bart and all that. That's a big thing too. All that is connected to some kind of high level stuff that they covering up.
allegedly, and
Allegedly then.
yeah. So, I drew the Hold on, I'm hearing some background. Hold on, everybody but Miss Real, mute up. Um, we was able to draw some connections um with Bart's attorney. Um,
Yeah, and some kind of way I was looking with Tatum got something to do with that too, because it was a few years back or something they was paying him to do something. This before this stuff came out. He was on the low working for them too, behind the scenes, some kind of way.
Tatum was
Yeah, Tatum.
he was a director for urban something for TPUSA.
Okay, for some I know I read
Okay,
that somewhere.
yeah, yeah. So
Something shady. So he been connected with them. It ain't just they just picked him out the blue and said come and interview these boys. He been connected with them people
yeah,
back in the a few years
yeah.
back.
Now again, I want to make this clear. Like even like when Charlie was alive, right? I supported Charlie on a lot of things, right? Because I liked his content. Do I agree with everything that he did? Absolutely not. Okay, but I learned a lot from his how he dealt with certain situations when dealing with, especially on the college campuses, and how he dealt with some of those hard to have conversations with other people. But I didn't get too caught up into the inner workings with TPUSA until now. However, Tatum, yes, he was a director of urban something, but we covered that on Friday, and
Oh, I
how
missed that.
and how Bart's family attorney, he used to work for a company. The owner of that company uh, was pouring in donations to Turning Point USA.
Mm,
So, cause I kept
mm,
asking, why the fuck is Tatum out there? Like Tatum, Tatum, Tatum. So everybody,
mm-hmm.
so allegedly, so far, we starting to make connections with people. Okay, connections with people. And this photo that I just showed you all, I think I got that photo day before yesterday, and that right there, it blew the fuck out of my mind. Like I was just like, okay, well, damn. All right. So it's a lot of people that's in a lot of high places that's connected with these families. Uh
Exactly. And they trying to keep them the neat people just out the loop. because it's a lot could be destroyed if all this stuff really just come out.
Well,
Like you say, he's way bigger than this. This stuff was going on. Nolan's case is just gonna break the tip of the iceberg and expose all of it that's
we,
been going on.
we'll see. The life of MUV. Thank you so much for the the hearts. Thank you so much for those hearts. Real, you just hold on 1 second, sweetheart. Angela, how you doing? What's going on, Angela? Angela, unmute your mic, baby.
Okay, I did it.
Yeah, finally. Damn, you been up here 30 minutes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, baby. What's going on?
Jeezy, you know I am blind. I could not see who was in that picture.
You know what? I'm about to end this live stream. Hold on, let me get this for you. Okay, so I'm gonna move it over so you can you see the picture? Because I'm trying to keep it away from the comments. You can't see who's in that picture.
Are they all white, GB?
No, they black.
I am telling you, I cannot see that picture. But I mean, if they are, then that tells me everything I need to know. My next thing.
What's up?
I am getting so upset with this case because when this case first started, it felt like everybody was trying to blame the white boys. But then I seen this interview and how that lawyer did the hats and the motions. And I used to watch my brother play baseball. I know those signs. And I'm telling you, they are covering up a lot of stuff. And I want to know the truth. I'm not racist. I love everybody. I want to know what happened to Nolan.
Just like all of us. Well, most of us.
Okay. So what can we do to find out what happened to Nolan?
Keep doing what we doing right now. Keep our foot on the gas, because that attorney that was sitting there, that threat he made on yesterday, it's a scare tactic trying to get us to shut up. That's all it was.
But it was also telling those boys what to say and what not to say.
Yeah, that's a small part of it. But overall, if you listen to him, he said he's pretty much telling social media to shut the fuck up.
Oh, because you're saying they're doing the suing people now.
Yeah. He's telling us because people are getting too close. So he's telling people to shut the fuck up.
Did you see the video where there was like 5 or 6 people on the boat and the hand came up in the air?
Yeah, I'm still working on that video. That's the one Tatum posted on his page. I'm still working on it. That's why I haven't talked about it. I ain't saying nothing about it. I heard what people around the internet is saying, but I don't want to put that information out yet. I don't know, because I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I'm looking at.
Well, that's the first time I've seen that, and I hadn't heard anybody speak of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's going around.
Oh.
You talking about with the hand or foot?
Yeah. I thought it was a hand.
Yeah. So again, I'm not going to talk about it yet. I'm not going to talk about it yet because I'm taking this video through a few programs to try to, break down the pixels a little bit.
Okay. All right. That's all I had.
That's the same thing the judge was doing when she got on here and said to be quiet a few weeks ago. She's saying the same thing the attorney's saying. Because they know everybody getting so close to what's going on, they want everybody to shut up about it.
Yeah, well, again, why you bring your clients on the social media platform? The best thing for them to do is just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Don't say nothing else.
Yep.
Don't give us nothing to talk about. It's very simple. All over. How you doing?
Great vibes. How you doing, brother?
Hey, how you doing? Who I'm speaking with?
Man, this all over media. My name Mike, though.
Okay, Mike, how you doing?
I'm doing great, brother. Man, look. So I've been out the loop on this case for about a week and a half, but everything pretty much still remains intact. And what I want to say is, you know, it's a lot of people that are holding conversations about this, and everybody's on the right track. Everybody has pretty much the same thoughts, some so to speak. Everybody's doing their due diligence. They're doing their investigative work, and so we got to continue to stay busy. But now we have to figure out how can we combat these people in these high places that's well connected. And personally, I think I have a solution for that. And I think that we have to gather up as many citizens across each city and state and form our own board, our own legislature board, our own panel, to where we can combat the state legislature when they're not doing us just. Things like this, when things are not being properly investigated, the information is not coming out right. We need to set up our own board. So when we see things that's not right.
You talking about independent? So okay, hold on.
Correct.
Hold on. Wait.
Correct. Yes, sir.
So okay, all right. First of all, I've heard this several times in the past, especially over the past 15 years. And what people like to do on social media is like, not saying that this is your case, but bring it up. But people don't. They say what they want to do, but they don't do it. And you're talking about every major city, which was, I mean, it sounds nice because now you're talking about funding. You're looking at funding, right? So you're talking about working through the private sector.
Correct. Yes, sir.
Even with any of that, again, I mean, that it's a great ideal, but when you're talking about putting boots on the ground to,
I know what you mean. It's only gonna go so far. Only so many gonna participate, and I get it. But we got to keep trying because I mean, eventually that's what it's gonna come to. Either we're gonna let them have all the power and make all the decisions, and we're just gonna continue what we're doing, just talking. So I mean, something has to give. Something has to give. And like you say, you've heard it over the last 15 years. I'm just becoming a social media socialite. And yeah, I mean, but it is a great idea. I think it's something that we should take very seriously. I think it's definitely needed, and I do understand what you're saying, but I mean, something has to be done so we can get the right information, so we can get the right representation, so we can get everything thoroughly checked out, thoroughly sought out, and we always get the short end of the stick.
well, what we're doing now, social media. See, that's the beautiful thing of social media. Social media has a huge impact on people's lives, not only on the personal side but also in the political realm. That's why now, they're using social media, to reach out to people to vote, to get people to go out and do different things in the community. So why not we use that? Why if our political realm is using it, how come we can't use social media to that same advantage instead of
Right.
independent group of people to say, you know what, hold on, let's look further into this because again, you don't know who
Right.
the fuck in that group of people. They can be compromised. They can be a plant.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
So
And that's what we have to have. And when I say privatize, I mean the I mean like a close knit community that I'm talking about somebody that we can trust, and that's within ourselves. I'm not talking about going on the outside. I'm going on the outside of the community. I'm talking about within base, um, within the realm, the state, the city, just within people that we personally know, just like they know each other personally. They hang out with each other, and so I mean, it can be like a community of dads, a community of moms, but that's within the community. You see what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
I'm going to give you a little pushback. Um, First of all, we have to have a community that sticks together to even have that type of mindset.
I agree. I mean, I think everybody has to be like minded. on the issue on the forefront, but
And
it
I'm
can be done.
and I'm talking about per capita, right? So,
Right,
when you look at the majority of the black communities here in the West, you're talking about coming together. Yeah, we can go out and run our mouths and stuff, but you're talking about putting paperwork behind it by the majority. I've seen them issues crash several times. Running our mouths, being loud and all that shit, it doesn't work. Because a lot
right,
of anyway, I'm not even going to go down that road. We,
right. I get you. I get you
I
though.
know our people.
Right, right. And see, I'm right here in Louisiana, so I'm right next door to Mississippi, and it's pretty much the same thing here. We don't have as much. Well, we do have the same amount of violence, but the racial violence that's going on next door, we don't have that much going on over here per se in Louisiana. Not like that. Not what's been going on in Mississippi the last few years with all the hanging and whatnot. Um, it's been a couple more things, but yeah, just in that particular and with the Nolan Wells situation. So we hadn't had anything like that in a while on this side.
Well, again, what we're doing now, we keep because we're doing a lot of investigating over here. We was
Right.
able to make some connections on Friday. That was a great live, and now we still trying to put the pieces together. But by us doing it on the internet, is raising eyebrows, is gathering attention because now you see that they're bringing in, ex lawyers of Trump. They are bringing in people that's connected to multi-million dollar, if not billion-dollar corporations. Why? It's because
Oh,
they want us to shut the fuck up. We're getting too
see, I didn't
close.
know that. Oh
Oh
wow, see, I
yes.
didn't know that.
Oh
Oh, I didn't know
yes.
that part. Yeah, okay. See,
Mm.
I've been out the loop for about a week and a half, so I didn't know that. Okay, thanks for informing me.
Well,
I got to check into that.
so why do you think Stephen, Officer, whatever. Why you think Tatum is out there interviewing these boys?
Oh man, to be honest, I think that he's a plant. I know he's bought and paid for. I just think that it's something that fits his identity. Somewhere it's a place where I think he in his brain he naturally stands where he stands, and he stands with those boys, but that's just a part of his take on it. I mean, that's just who he is.
But why though? Like
So,
why is he going so hard for those young men?
hmm. I don't know why he's going as hard as he is. I don't know. I can't tell because I've only seen partial, probably maybe 5 minutes of the interview that he had with who was that Warren or was that Warren that he had the interview with? Yeah, I
Warren.
did. I've only seen 5 minutes of that interview, so I hadn't had a chance to look at the whole interview. But I don't know why he's going this hard. I'm not a fan of his either. I don't like him, so that's probably why didn't watch the whole interview. I don't like nothing about that guy at all.
Well, enough was said in because the interview he combined all the interviews together and it's a little over 2 hours long. So I would
Okay.
suggest you to go back on YouTube on his channel, look at that interview, okay,
Okay.
and just look at everything. Look how he's presenting the questions. Look at the body language. Um, this interview that he dropped on yesterday, it's like he went back out there to Ocean Springs to do the interviews again. But the boys they hired, and let me see if I can bring it up. They hired. Here it is, right?
So he did a second interview yesterday. Okay, I didn't know that.
Hold on. God damn.
Take a photo.
Kind of, I guess.
Okay, let me make this bigger. So this is their attorney right here. This guy right here.
Okay,
You see
in the end.
Yeah. Okay. And he used to work for Trump. He was the attorney for
Wow.
Trump. Okay.
Mm.
Now you got Stephen. Tatum here. I don't know why I keep saying Stephen. You got Tatum here. He used to be a director for urban such and such for Turning Point USA.
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about that just now. Yeah, I heard you say, okay.
Now
Didn't know that though.
you
Yeah.
know Rump. I can't say the name, but Rump
Right,
and
right,
the
right,
VP, they are very involved with TPUSA.
right. Correct.
We were able to make the connections with him because we kept asking, okay, why is Tatum out there, right? So we're not saying that TPUSA is involved, but they are part of the connections. Now
Right.
Bart, his family hired an attorney because um, the family have an attorney, and their attorney, uh, the company he used to work for, heavily donated to Turning Point USA.
Mm, okay.
So all these people they have a connection in some sort of way or form or fashion. So
Right.
the
Gotcha.
question is why? Why are they going so hard for these boys and why they're not including the mother? She the one that lost her child. Why she's not sending these interviews right here? If these boys care so much about Nolan and Nolan was their best friend, why isn't the mother there? But
Correct.
again, we
Right.
understand. We know the game that's being played here. I just can't say it.
So can let me ask you this: do you think the DOJ should step in anytime soon?
Uh, uh, um, if there is any uh conflict of interest and people are violating their duties if they're holding a public office of they're in the public office and they're inserting themselves in this case like this behind the scenes. I really think the DOJ should get involved, but again,
Okay.
I don't know. It's too many hands tied to this. People are covering allegedly for somebody we don't know. um I still have to be careful what I say as the host.
Right. 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 Okay. So I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna say yeah, somebody's covering. And it's a lot of parents that was on the island that night because they're involved, even if they're just serving the kids alcohol. And I know that some of these parents probably were contributors to that. I'm just saying, I'm speculating, I'm guessing. Because 9 times out of 10, you normally have that one parent that supplies, in a setting like that's going to be like, okay, y'all can come here, relax, stay out of trouble, whatnot. And as long as y'all do it here or pretty much like that. That's what I'm thinking because that I've been in areas like that. But maybe they don't want to get in trouble because of the alcohol, but some adult, some parent contributed alcohol to those minors. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that.
I mean, again, um, it could be parents, it could be friends of friends, somebody knows somebody. Because you gotta also remember, they said it was college people that they met up with over
True,
Wyatt's house. Uh, that they
true.
met up with to go out there to Horn Island. They could be no, they could be over the age of 21. So again, we don't know yet to make those allegations. Um, but you hold tight, um, Miss Mac. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm just fine.
Okay, I have a different perspective.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
When I was young, me and my friend were accused of murder, and we didn't do it. The boy killed himself. Uh, the emergency room doctor called his death a homicide. When the coroner got his body, the coroner said it was undetermined. He couldn't tell one way or another. When I'm 16, my friend is 18, and it was an ongoing thing with the police. They was just hounding. And We was in a white area. The whole police department was white. We was the blackest things in there because my friend lived in a wealthy area. And those police would not let up until I had a lie detector test. I had to take a lie detector test. That's when I heard Nancy Grace ask, had they took the lie detector? Makes sense. Because that's the first thing they kept asking. Take the test, take the test, take the test. And I refused it forever. But they would not stop hounding the school, everything. So my mother was like, you know what, just take it. You didn't do it, just take it. Fine. I took it, we passed, never heard from them again. Those boys need to take a lie detector. I know it's not admissible in court, but it means something.
Um, I'm just letting you know. Um, I never said anything about you while I was on talking. Um, if you, damn. Um, I love you. I don't know shit about you, but I love you. Um, just please don't do nothing to me. I got kids. I got family that love me.
I mean,
Um,
the
y'all, she
boys
was the
stabbed yourself in the chest.
she was
Killed
accused.
himself.
Just saying. Well, listen, I'm Miss Mac. You know how crazy I am. Again, uh, uh, Nicole, if you unmute your doggone mic, and before I get to Chelsea, be careful. Um,
I didn't do
no,
anything.
so let, remember when Tatum was on Nancy Grace? And Tatum went around the internet saying, the boys took a lie detector test, a polygraph test. I know that they're innocent. I know that they didn't have nothing to do with Nolan's death. I know it's not the fact that he kept saying what he know. I seen the proof and the evidence. I spoke to the witnesses. I spoke to some of the people out there on Horn Island, and the list goes on.
I don't think there's nobody on the job that's took two polygraphs like I did.
Well, Nancy cornered him, asked him the question. He stuttered. He said no, it wasn't a polygraph test. So Nancy took care of that. And again, a lot that he does towards other people, is his reaction is completely different. So that man right there, he needs to deal with some childhood traumas. I don't know what that trauma is, but he needs to deal with that. But Miss Mac, you hold on one second. I'm gonna say that real nicely. Okay, hold on. Nicole, how you doing? Thank you, Unique.
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing just
I have
fine.
two questions. I have two questions. Um, the three guys, they lawyered up for defamation,
Mm-hmm.
but Bart and Katie's name has been thrown out there just as much. Why is it that we haven't heard anything about them in defamation lawyers compared to the other three?
Well, if you listen to the attorney, he kept saying, he mentioned those three guys. He kept saying, they didn't have nothing to do with the unaliving of Nolan. He said that about 4 times. He never mentioned nobody else's name. He mentioned those three.
Uh, okay. It's secondly, you asked a minute ago, why do we think Tatum is just as involved in it and think these guys didn't do it? And it really hit me. I think last night I was looking at another podcast. We know who he's married to. Do you think she might have some relation?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do it. Okay.
Don't do not. Because
Okay.
again, out of respect, I do not want to involve his family in nothing. Right now, we just gonna
Okay.
deal with him.
Him.
Just
Okay.
deal with him. Because
Okay.
it's his actions. Because sometimes us as men,
Mhm.
we're responsible for our family. And
Okay.
um, if she until she well, she's not going to do it. She haven't inserted herself in this. So since
Mhm.
she haven't inserted herself, I don't want nobody even speaking on his wife out of respect for him and his family.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
I see what you mean.
I
I see
got
what you mean. But I like the other lady that came up a minute ago. when they were doing the interviews, and you see how when one person starts answering the question that he's asked, and they all look at that one person.
Yeah.
It was at one point, I think it was Warren that started kneeing Jax.
Yeah.
Because I think he was giving too much information. And
know.
like the lady said, those were, I know baseball because my nephew played baseball. And those were the baseball signals
Well, I
that they
mean,
were giving each
it
other.
was sus all
It's
around
obvious.
when they walked in there, and you got the attorney with a baseball hat on,
Yeah,
pulled
yeah.
all the way down. Like,
Mhm.
man, come on, like, dude, that's the oldest trick in the fucking book.
And then this last thing. It was at one when they brought Nolan's mom into the conversation and saying that she made it a race thing, he said, oh, they even said that we dumped that Nick Nolan's body. If you go back and listen, he wanted to say that NIGGA, but he changed it to Nolan. And then like they looked at him like, don't say that.
I think y'all be doing too much.
You got to listen. You
Nah,
got to listen.
I go back and listen to it, but I think y'all be doing too much. Some of y'all be doing a little bit too much.
You got to listen. You have to listen because how you put that in front of Nolan?
Yeah, boy,
Come on now.
You know what? I'm gonna run for the next president. I'm finna shut off. I'm getting rid of social media. I'm saying
I
social
mean,
media.
hey,
I'm sharing social media. Y'all doing too
as
much.
long as you don't hide in food trucks, you all right with me. I might vote for.
See what I'm talking about? See, on the block somewhere. Hold on one tight, Nicole. Chelsea, you a moderator.
What? I'm just here to gauge the temperature.
Okay.
I've been watching the comments and trying to pick on what folks are feeling. For the folks who are still on the I love everybody, I don't see race. I don't like how black folks are always making everything about race. Considering that interview with Brandon last night, do you guys are y'all still like y'all are always making stuff about race? I don't see what's so suspicious about what happened to Nolan. He just got drunk and passed out and they didn't see him anymore. These boys didn't do anything. What are y'all picking up?
You sound
from,
just like my auntie, man. I just
stop it. What I'm just trying to see where these folks are because like we're so far along in this investigation of not even why back. It's not even an investigation. This is an attempt to humanize these boys and show that they're upstanding citizens. We're very far along in proving these boys' innocence instead of finding out what happened to Nolan.
Absolutely.
What is the temperature right now? Are we still assuming nothing weird is happening?
And
that's all I want to know.
And agreeing, y'all, that's a great assessment. They trying to flip the narrative here.
Yep.
Like we're not going to discuss Nolan anymore. We worried about you all's image.
Yep.
Like that is crazy work. That is crazy.
Yep. And it's getting weird. Nobody thinks that's I hate to bring this up, but it's such a good quote. Don't y'all find that suspicious? Like a little bit. Like a tiny bit. And you said earlier about if these boys care so much, they should have been like more and like embraced his mom. From what I noticed,
they said they said he was family. So why are y'all not standing with the family?
She resulted to getting Crump because she was being ignored, trying to find answers to what happened to her child, and also considering.
No, Crump went out there.
Oh, he did. He just
allegedly. According to some of the residents out there, allegedly, Big Crump went out there.
He on it, so of course he probably as soon as he heard. But considering these boys, I remember them mentioning they were too afraid to go to the service because they assumed that black folks would be so angry and try to fight them. I think they didn't read the optics and realize that they would have got a lot more respect and understanding if they still went regardless of what they thought black folks' response was going to be. Can I speak on that, please?
And you know what?
If you really cared about this boy and you cared about,
it's not because that's why I'm trying not to make it about black and white. It just just in people in general. because
Well, yeah.
you know, you have
But
people.
you know what they
No,
trying to say.
no, I don't want to go because again, this platform is not built around it. You know, you have people in general from all walks of life. They really want to know what the fuck happened to Nolan. You got people from different backgrounds. They're on social media calling out these boys. Like they already
Yeah.
pointing the fingers. And I'm not talking about black people. They already
Well,
pointing the
yeah.
fingers and saying,
Yeah.
hey, you know, y'all are responsible for Nolan's unaliving. Because I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not saying that. I'm not going to fix my mouth to say that because I don't have no proof.
Yeah.
But you know, again, the only thing we can do is just keep making the connections. If Tatum keep bringing these young men out to social media, so and to make a mockery of them just for content, hey man, we're going to keep breaking down these stories. We're going to keep breaking and see exactly where they slip up. Because in this last interview, man, Warren and Jack slipped up several times, and then the lawyer didn't make it any better.
It's these boys are put out on display, and you know what? I low key feel bad if they weren't the ones, orchestrating this whole weird response. If they're literally just following what they're being told to do, this is on their parents. This is on their parents because everybody's looking at them weird, and everybody's suspicious of them. But yeah, I lay my plan.
Again, like, and you're right, Chelsea. It's like if you're not responsible for anything, what is there to prove? Just shut the fuck up. And I've been saying this since day one. Shut the fuck up. Hold on one second. Legal Devontae.
Good afternoon, sir. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Doing fine. I'm gonna let you know that I'm one of those people who actually was, picking up bits and pieces from, everybody else about this case, right? And then I finally told myself, you know what, you need to go ahead and just deep dive into this yourself because everybody's not going to hear everything the same way. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely.
So, from the very first interview, was it Warren that had the interview with him by himself first?
Warren was one of them. Yes.
The very first interview was Warren and him, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is going to sound absolutely crazy to you, but after listening to that 1 hour interview, I actually pulled 8 pages of notes.
That don't sound crazy.
Literally 8 pages of notes. College rule at that.
Damn.
So
Thin
yeah.
lines.
Yeah, so there's a lot of information in there, and I actually haven't heard this one. I'm actually going to hear this one today when I get off work.
Yeah, please.
Which
do.
I know I'll probably get even more out of that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be very honest. This is the crazy part. Do everybody actually know that the boat was actually fixed before the CTO call was even made?
And how do we know that?
Because you have to listen to the interview. That's why I said I took detailed notes.
Okay.
Of the first interview that Warren did.
Okay.
Because let me tell you, check it out. Actually, when he said he lied like many times, and he like contradicted himself the same time, like throughout the whole entire interview. You said when you pulled up there at 10:30 in the morning, y'all parked at the front. He said it was 3 rows. He said we parked at the front because when we jumped off the boat, it was waist level at the front of the boat, chest level at the back of the boat. Then as the interview went on, he said, oh, our boat was back there by the drop off where it's 30 feet of water at. Magically, they both moved as the interview went on. And then towards the end of the interview, somehow, our boat reappeared back at the front again.
Great.
Bro, your boat done moved 3-4 times within the whole damn interview.
Wow. Great observation. Okay.
Look, I'm telling you, bro. This is the catch, though. If you listen towards the end of his interview, he said that everything happened on the 4th. And then he said, well, yeah, me and my parents and us woke up the next day and we all went to go look for him, and we saw all the emergency people out there. That was the fifth, correct? That would be the fifth.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tatum asked him, go look at the interview. Then Tatum asked him, well, when you found out, how did you feel? He said, well, I was hanging out. I forgot the young guy's name who he was hanging out with. Well, I was hanging out with such and such, and it was around about 1 o'clock on the 5th. No, sir, that would have been the 6th. He said, yeah, I was hanging out with such and such at about 1 o'clock on the 5th when I got the call that blase, 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 blase. No, sir, that would have been the 6th. And then you didn't make the mistake because in the next sentence you said, well, yeah, we know that he was missing for 24 hours. So basically you misplaced your lie and you got your days mixed up. You mix up your days line. Like I said.
Look like somebody took notes, y'all.
Like I said, I got 7 pages of notes out of this just off that 1 hour interview.
Well, are you gonna are you gonna drop an interview? I mean, are you gonna drop a video?
Yes, I am, and I just followed you, and because somebody, actually, the person that saw me taking all of this, she's the one who actually sent me your live. She literally just sent it to me.
Oh, okay, all right.
And she was like, "Yeah, you need to go over there and yeah." But I would literally, matter of fact, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me go out to my car right quick. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Just 1 second.
All right. While he's doing that, Juanita, how you doing?
Hey, buddy, how y'all doing?
What's going on? I'm chilling. I'm just listening.
Listen, I was just listening to this interview.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to the last one. When Mr. Warren said, I wish we hadn't taken Nolan to the island because I knew, and then they cut it off. I was like, hold up. What? Let me rewind it. Did I hear what he just said?
Yeah, he
rewind.
said that.
I had to listen.
Yeah.
He said it and he cut it off. I said, well, I'll be a monkey's butt.
Yeah, that's some ass there. Uh-huh.
I'm just like, surely he didn't say that.
Yeah, he
Let me
did.
go listen.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Logic. Yeah. He did.
And I was just like, and then what's the other kid name in the middle?
Where's the video?
Jack. Is it Jack?
I think that's Jack.
Jax.
Yeah, I think that's
okay, he said something too, and I was just like, hold on, wait. Let me rewind it. What was it that he said something that insinuated that they knew what was going on? And I was just like, God dang. They should not do interviews, bro. Warren, old boy in the middle there with the pink shirt, red, whatever color it is. There is a distinctive difference between him now and him on that video 2 weeks ago. He looks like a whole different person. He even sounds like he congested.
You talk about
you
Warren?
know where that come from?
You talk about Warren?
Yes.
Huh.
The video of him on TMZ and the video of him right now, he look like two different people.
Hold on, you talking about wait, sweetheart. Hold on 1 second. Let me do this right here. You're talking about You're talking about the one in the white shirt, the middle, or the third one?
The third one. Him.
Okay, yeah, that's Warren. Yeah.
So when he did his first interview with Tatum, he was bright-eyed. He had color. Look at him now. He looks like he malnutrition. That's the word I'm gonna use. He ain't ate in days.
Yeah.
You can tell he is stressing about something. There is a complete change in the person that did that first interview compared to what he looks like right now. He's stressed over something. I just want to know what happened to the baby. That's all I want to know.
Yeah, again, I know I don't want to sound like the broken record, but I'm gonna be honest. We're going to keep digging, okay? Mm-hmm. The chances of us finding out,
we probably won't. I'm gonna say this, cause see, I was telling people I was born and raised in Mississippi. I've been in Texas 20 years, but my family's still there. My nephew disappeared in September of last year, and they didn't find him until December of last year. And because he was so, deteriorated, it took him about a month to release him back to us. So I at first I was tripping about how long it was taking, but then after I thought about what we went through, I was like, okay, that kind of does make a lot of sense. But when they say they're going to send this to the grand jury in the state of Mississippi, if y'all don't know, I'm just gonna tell you. This is how they dismiss stuff. They ain't gonna just come out and tell you they ain't gonna do nothing. They gonna let the grand jury do it. That's how this is what they always do.
Well,
If they do anything other than that, I would be shocked.
well, again, the type of look at the type of attention that this is receiving. Uh, on the political side, it wouldn't be wise for them not to. For them to dismiss this. So whoever is the prosecutor that's behind this, they better show up.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. They better show up. Hold tight. Devon, go ahead.
Okay, say big dog. So do you can see that I'm not just up here like just coming up on your panel doing a whole lot of nothing, right?
Okay.
When I say that this is a brand new notebook, by the way, when I'm telling you that I took notes, page by page, I took notes, page by page, I took notes, page by page, I took notes. Bro, I ain't joking. I ain't joking.
Wow. All right. Dang. Dang. Damn. And damn. Good. Hey man. Hey. Good. Hey. Again, man. You need to get behind your camera, pull up that video, that interview, and break down your version of that interview and post it up.
Okay, for
And then
sure.
then too, I'm gonna say this about Mr. Crump,
You can go
how
ahead and
he
drop
got to
me, man. You can
Mississippi so
drop me.
fast.
I appreciate it, man.
He was already there. Crump was already in Mississippi because of the baby in the Walmart situation. So he was already in the state.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He left her.
He wasn't?
He left her and went to Wisconsin.
Okay. I thought he was already there because of what was going on
No,
with that baby.
he left. I don't think he saw no more money. He left her, went to Wisconsin, and then he came back out to Ocean Springs.
Okay.
Yeah,
I stand corrected.
Yeah, he trying to find him. He trying to find that money. Allegedly. Ronnie, how you doing? Ronnie. Boy, I can't stand when people be coming up here now and be saying shit. They be requesting to come up here. But the moment I started saying crazy shit, running the damn show right now. Okay, running, it's all on you, running. I mean, just whatever you want to do, it's all on you. Right now, it's all about you, running. You requested to come up here. You sat up here. We was patient. Now it's your go. Your ass ain't unmuting your mic. It's all. You know what? Fuck it. It's all about you.
Can you hear me now?
There you go. God damn.
God, man, look, I don't normally do this shit, man. Yeah, the way you got it set up.
God damn. 30 minutes later.
You heard what I said? I don't normally do this shit. And the way you got it set up out here, I ain't know how to fucking do it. You understand?
Well, you got it now. You found your way over to that mute button. You got it. What you got, man? What's up? Talk to me.
Okay. Okay. First of all, I want to salute Jalita and the other cat. You know what I mean? For what they gave to the panel.
Yeah, Janita. Hey, good job, Janita. Yeah, Janita, good job. Young lady, good job. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Ronnie.
Yeah, I salute her. Nah. Okay, on this fix, I'm gonna go off my own opinion. This is the only one I'm going on my own opinion. Okay. Once I first heard about this here, I'm from Louisiana. This in Mississippi. Okay. I knew for a fact it's gonna be a fix from the beginning. I did a little research here and there, but all the research that I got, I agree that it's going to be a fix. You understand? When I heard about the people that's involved and the lawyers and this and that, it's going to be a fix. I hate to say it. I mean, I want justice, of course. But me and my brother-in-law talked earlier today about this. And we both agreed, man, it looks like it's going to be a fix. And I hate to say that. You know what I mean? Because I mean, you remember the sheriff when he first came out, before investigation, whatever. You know what he said?
Hey, it didn't appear to be in the signs of foul play.
No, but he said it wasn't. You see?
No, he said it didn't appear.
Yeah, but that's before the investigation. How the hell how can you say anything about it before you even did an investigation? That makes no sense to me. You understand? So that right there triggered me to make me feel the way I feel right now. And then as time going on, as far as the autopsy, this and that, I mean, it's just not looking good. You know what I mean? And I hate to say that. Of course, I want justice. Of course. Now, okay, for example, okay, on July the 15th, my birthday, right? I was headed back to New Orleans, right? Stopped to get gas. I don't know what part of Mississippi I was in. Okay. It was about 5 a.m. Two white dudes, they were working on the car. You know what I mean? It's almost daylight, right? But I saw it was a woman and a child at the same time. I'm talking about an infant. You know what I'm saying? But I heard them saying different things. And in the beginning, I couldn't understand, what they were saying. But then when I really got it, I cocked my thing, you know what I mean? And just let them know, I'm here. You know what I mean? And I only stopped to get gas. Now, it was another guy on the podcast named Rabbi, right? And he gave me some good insight. He said, when you travel like that, okay, don't go to them small shops, you know what I mean? Like a mom and pop shop, you know what I mean? And that's the kind of gas station I was in. So that made a lot of sense to me. You understand? But at the same time, I was there. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna protect myself at the same time. So, and another thing I want to say to all women, to all black women, I say this, and I got 4 sisters. I've been telling them for a long time. Always be on at all times. You understand? Because throughout the history, they focus on the weak. You got a group of them and one of you. You understand? So you have to always be prepared. That's what I'm saying.
All right, so
Now,
do you have me on Bluetooth or something?
What?
Do you have me on Bluetooth? I was getting an echo. Like, do I hear myself?
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah. I got a speaker. Yeah, I got it on Bluetooth.
Let's disconnect that for a second. I heard some bass. I heard some bass in my voice, a little bit. Won't he do it?
I would think that'd be a good thing.
Well, I tried, man. That shit went out the window. All right.
Yeah.
So you got it off? Okay, that's better. All right. Now, you told the story about you going through some part of Mississippi. You pulled over to get some gas. You encountered a situation. You cocked that thing back. You seen some signs.
No, I didn't know. I know. I never talked. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything. I just let them.
No, you observed some things, right? There just wasn't.
Yeah.
All right. So, again, the way I look at stuff. Let me ask you this: if nothing comes out of this case, how would that affect your day-to-day living?
No, well, I'm 55 years old, man. I really don't even think it's gonna affect me that way. You know what I mean? Because I know all this. You know what I mean? I've been there. Yeah, I've seen it. I've been through the police brutality. I've been through it all. So Yeah, it's not gonna really change me. I may be more. I can't even say I want. I'll be more aware because I've always been this way. You see, so I can't see a way it can change me. The only way it can change me to help more people. You know what I mean? Like me. You know what I understand? To be aware of what's going on. That's the only thing that can change me.
Now, what one thing on here we do tell women, where we advise women to always, keep their antennas up, right? And I don't give a
Did
damn
you
what.
just hear what I said?
I heard what you said. And now I'm going back to what you said about you made a statement about black women about staying armed. Did you
Right,
make right?
right.
Okay. That's where I'm going to because I'm running the show. Um, Over here, we pretty much kind of not only we teach women, no matter what your background is, but also we teach men how to always, use your eyes, use your mental eyes
Right,
to see
right.
things, right? Because most people that have a firearm, whether you white or black, it doesn't matter, don't know how to use it, especially when they're put in a stressful situation.
Right.
It's very cool to say, yeah, I got a gun on me. Oh, you better not do it. I got a gun. I'm gonna sit there. If you do something, cock this thing back and just let it off. But nobody.
Right.
Well, I take that back. Most people that own a firearm do not know
Mhm.
how to use that thing properly. And what I mean
And that's
properly, get your heart rate up. Put yourself in a situation where you have to pull it and get eyes, line up them sights and get on target
right,
in less than a half a second
right,
and hit
right.
the mark. Most people don't know how to
I
do
agree.
that.
was trained. I was
Okay.
trained.
So,
They gave
so
me the
hold
license.
on,
I
hold on,
got
hold on,
trained for this.
hold on. I'm talking to Ruddy.
Okay, I got a question for you. Now, I don't know how true it is, but it was a website. I mean, but it was on TikTok, right? And it was a guy. He was saying, and it was in Mississippi, and they were starting a operation. He said it's called Operation No Way, right? Now I
Okay.
don't know how true it is, but this is what I heard.
Mm.
Now, and he was saying they was getting together. Okay, the plan was to gather all the women, the teens and stuff like that, right? To get the concealed weapon license, right? And to be in the range. And I'm glad you said that. You know what I mean? So now I don't know how true it is, you know what I mean? But just the thought of it caught my attention. You know what I mean? So that made a lot of sense to me. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Now,
Even the range is not doing any justice, right? Because again, when you're at the range, you're hitting at a steel target.
I know what you're saying. You have to have the heart, is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Get your ass outside in somebody's backyard where at least about 2 to 3 miles behind you with a berm and
Yeah,
and
but it
and
don't
and
it
and move around, move
but
around.
really it don't matter where you are. You have to be prepared mentally for that. You understand?
You're right, but
It don't
again,
matter where you
but
at.
you have to put yourself in those. You have to try to create situations, even though they're not
Okay, but
real. But that's what I'm saying, because again, you said something which gave me pause. You said when you pulled up and you observed something, you pulled that thing out and you cocked it. I'm trained. If I'm going to put my hand on my gun, I'm about to use it. Ain't no,
no, I'm from.
I'm finna play with it. No, I'm about to use it.
Mm-mm. I can't do that.
Well, don't put your hands on it then.
I know what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, I got to look at the future too. You know what I mean?
Well, don't put
Because
your head,
see,
don't put your hands on it then.
oh hell no, man. So in other words, you see that's how people get. Look, I got shot. Let me tell you something. I got shot in
Uh-huh.
1996. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And get what? I had my gun on me. I had my pew pew on me. You understand? But I wasn't ready at the right time. You understand? You don't have time. You understand? Does that make sense?
No.
Now,
I'm gonna come back. I'm
man,
I'm, I'm gonna come back to you because we all off topic. Pamela, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm just fine.
The gang's all here.
Ugh.
Um,
What you think
who
about
do I
today's live?
call?
Well, what I think about is the fact that yesterday, this morning, last night, and today, that I was left out. Nobody, I didn't know you was live. I just got here. Ain't nobody gave me no memo. I even sent a message. Who sends out the memo? Oh, yeah. I just.
Yo, listen, Pamela, listen, you hear that? Yeah, it's life be lifing. Somebody sent that memo out. It just kind of stuck in the airways. Pamela, your phone, your signal is going out bad.
I live in the country. I live in the woods.
Yeah, y'all, we love Pamela. Pamela is pissed. All right, she mad. Listen, no, I'm not in trouble because when I hit go live, that's why I tell people when you follow the channel, make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure if you
Where
don't,
is it?
If you, I don't know. I just know TikTok got it. If you follow on YouTube, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Same thing with Rumble. Same thing with Facebook. Same thing with Twitch. If you don't get the notification from from TikTok, you're going to get it from YouTube. If you don't get it from YouTube, you're going to get it from Rumble. You're going to get it from one of these channels that I'm live. So I don't sit out I don't sit out a message to people say, hey, I'm live. TikTok does that. Social media does that.
Okay, well, I need to know what my notification is.
Yeah, we got it.
Where do I click the notification?
Hot Pink Girl said, make sure your notification.
This is gonna have to stop.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
If you go to his profile, there should be some dots.
We're going to send her Starlink or something. Go ahead.
There's like a little icon, I think a bell or something next to his profile picture. Just press it and it should say receive all notifications and it'll ask you what types you want. But a good backup is to go to YouTube and just go directly to the page and hit subscribe right by the subscribe button. There's a bell and that's notifications. So you'll immediately get his notification going live for TikTok and YouTube. That's the best way. That's more reliable than dealing with TikToks. If that helps.
I just
Chiefy.
Boy, that shake.
Where is it?
Chelsea, she talking to you.
I'm sorry, man.
Where's my heart?
Your phone was chopping up really bad. Are you on the YouTube page right now? So if you are, next to the subscribe button, there's a bell. Tap on the bell and it'll show you a list of notifications and how you want to be notified. And just click on all notifications. Just rely on seeing that to know to come to TikTok and see when he go live.
Just became a super fan.
Oh shit!
Look at that. That's a good thing too.
I'm gonna see I go in and see your notification. My damn self.
I see it now. I see all the stuff.
That's what I'm talking about.
Also, everybody in the chat, if you're enjoying the show, please hit that gift gallery. I see we got one person that slid in there. The rest of y'all don't mind just showing your appreciation to the chat and us keeping it cordial over here, and also keep using them fingers to tap tap tap. We got a good audience in here, and we're appreciating the cordial conversation and not letting it get too spicy.
Yeah, because Pamela can't put to go off on me.
Okay, well, you can drop me down. I saw all of that. I became a super fan. I guess I can go back and figure out the heart me, but don't try to sneak up in here and leave me out. Bye.
Thank you, Pamela. Thank you.
Trying to leave me out.
I ain't nobody trying to leave you out. When I hit go live, I expect social media to do what social media do. You know, do you know how many people that would expect me to tell them I'm live, and I got 1,000 things to do here while I'm going live?
I know that. What I'm saying is, I thought that you'd say, I'll meet y'all back here at 10 o'clock or 8 o'clock or something. Tell us something. But no,
I
you
said
just pop up.
yesterday I'll be live in the morning. And I went live, what, 12:15? And we been
Morning lasts for how many hours?
the hell I
Morning
don't know.
lasts for hours,
Man,
for 12 hours.
y'all, I try, and I still got. I still got. Did y'all see Usher, that fake dude up there that was performing? They say he was Usher. I don't know what the hell they got to do with the topic. Pamela, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, I got my notification. I got everything now.
All right,
I
sweetheart.
got everything.
Thank you, baby. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
All right.
Ooh, I'm trying to get out of there real quick. I don't know why I bring Usher up here, but it just sounds like a way to get out of that. But listen, it's an open panel. Chelsea, you run the panel real quick. I'm finna hit the smoke break because she just went off on me. Because that won't Usher up there with the hat on. Go ahead.
Y'all seen that? That was so funny how they had like a whole clone up there. They tried.
It's all right. It's all right. We're gonna get back on the topic though.
Okay, yeah, we are. So yeah, you guys, that interview from last night with the hand signals and stuff, I thought that was very interesting and very obvious. I was wondering if people got like for the folks who understood the motions with the tapping and the tipping, is there something specific about those signals he was doing?
Yeah, they was talking too much. He was trying to shut them up.
Oh,
Don't say
the tap
that.
means like hush hush.
Yeah, like they was saying things they were saying. Like he wasn't even trying to be inconspicuous. Like he grabbing the hat. Like what is he? Ain't nobody stupid. We know what you do.
In the shot of the view of the camera, looking at them,
right?
Grabbing the hat. Hey, he might as well should have just said, "Hey." It's like, bro. So that was the attorney, right?
Yeah, he come in talking about we know you represented Donald Trump. We don't care. And your point, what's your point? We don't care if he represented Donald Trump. That makes us even more suspicious.
That's why he had to let us know. I'm a super conspiracy theorist. I think this is all very show to get some reactions out of folks. That's why you gotta keep your emotions in check and keep digging to find out the source and the reason for all of this. I think it's very.
I mean, it's just wild to hear him from his own lips say, I wish we hadn't gone there because I knew. Oop,
I knew. Tried to twist it, and it's like, what you mean? What they call that a fallopian slip. And
then check this out. When he said, okay, so let's backtrack a minute, because when it first happened, I wasn't really into it as I am now. He said, what day did Nolan's dad go to his house? What day was that?
Was it the next day?
Was it before or after they found Nolan's body? Was it before?
Oh, I'm not sure about timeline with that. I just knew that they were like in panic mode that night and trying to find them.
This is what he said. If you go back and listen to last night's video, he said, he told Nolan's dad when he came to his house, that was my brother.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, hold up. When did daddy go, before or after they found him? I think he went before. You told him that was your brother, was in past tense? You said you told him he was my brother in past tense.
Somebody brought up in the chat that he looks pretty straight. You talking about Warren, right?
Yeah.
His weight.
I don't know if it was Warren or Jack. I think it was Warren.
The one in the pink shirt.
Yeah, that was me who said that he looks complete. He does. From his first interview with I call him Uncle T, but it ain't for Tatum. But anyway,
I call him
yeah, I call him something else. Him right there in the black shirt. Him.
In the black,
his first interview. Yeah, right here. No. Yeah, Uncle T. You know Uncle T. I actually had an uncle Tom. I had an uncle named Tom. Well, actually, it was my granddaddy, but that's what we called him, Uncle Tom. Anyway, so oh boy, Warren right there. He looks skeletal, dude. Like he been. I hate to say it. Like he been on that not Mary Jane, but her other friend. Cosina.
He been on stress. I think that boy's under a lot of stress and pressure to keep his story straight because he keeps slipping up. Every time he talks, it's like, oh, what you mean? What you mean by that? Like
it looks like he's lost so much weight. Like his face isn't full like it was the first time. He just looked completely different. Because at first I was like, who's the dude right there with the flag on his shirt. Who
He
is
looked
that?
completely different. Yep, because he's
He
been
looked
stripped
completely
unless they
different.
switched him out. Is that the same boy? Why they all
He
wearing
looked
hats?
completely different. Cause the first dude, he was like he was his face. He had a full face. Like
Where the
he
mixed
looked
black
different.
friend? Where the mixed black friend at? The one they probably got rid of him. He didn't do a good job. He didn't do a
Is
good
that the
job.
one? Well, these two different boys, cause they weren't on the last video.
Nah, those are two other guys. I didn't catch their names. These two
But
other
then
dudes.
check this out. That Jax is the one in the middle, and
Okay.
Morgan is the one with the white T-shirt on. I caught
Okay.
that much. But here's the one thing that really stood out to me. And I ain't even done with the video. Just listening to the first half. The other friend. No name. Just the other friend.
Oh,
That's what he said.
Yeah, why they won't name who that is, and we know or we assume that it's.
And then he goes on to say that all of the social media presence and the threats that they getting. Am I the only one who noticed that he put all that on Nolan's mom? Because she posted a picture of them on the boat.
Do you say he put
said
it on the mom?
Basically he was saying that this was all her fault.
That's very nasty work for them to consider Nolan family to them, and
That's what he was saying. He was like, well, yeah, he said if his mom hadn't put the picture of us on the boat and this, that, and the third, and I'm like, well, how you gonna put that on his mama?
The point I brought up is more about clearing their name and their reputation more than finding out what happened to their friend. Like, don't get distracted, y'all, that people need to find out what happened to him. This will clear y'all name if people had a solid understanding of what happened to them. And people who like to defend these boys like to come up with their own, observation or assumption of what happened to him, saying that he got drunk and just fell off the boat and they couldn't get him.
I'm gonna say this. I think. I'm sorry, babe. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
I think old Uncle T though starting to wise up. Cause it's just something like I'm just paying attention to him. Now I work for Walmart Asset Protection, and we are trained to pay attention and notarize people's body language. Like the fact that all three of them are sitting there with their hands. Y'all see them hands? All three of them.
Hands are hidden. Okay.
All three of them are hidden like they didn't do. I'm trying to hide my hands because I ain't did nothing. Normal people don't do that.
Marcel, you wanted to add to the topic for today?
I was just kind of wondering.
Marcel finna talk about when he got shot in 1965.
Shut up! What are you saying? What are you saying?
Oh, that's Marcella. I thought I'm thinking about running. Marcella, how you doing? I don't know why I was thinking about running. Marcella, how you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm just fine. What you got? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for supporting us all. You've been here all day.
Do you think that they're just trying to confuse the hell out of us, basically?
Well, no, yeah, they trying to scare us.
Yep.
Scare us, like scare us out. Like, I mean, what are they going to do?
Stop talking.
Just stop talking.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're trying to start a race war.
And they said specifically that they was a defamation lawyer.
How do you explain that, though, when we're talking about one of our children? I mean, Nolan's basically a child.
Nolan is grown.
Well, barely.
Yeah, but he's grown, and because what I do, so I'm here. So I'm who outside? Hold on. The hell is outside? Listen. Yeah, bro, we outside. Okay, take your ass back in the house. Listen. I forgot my thought. I forgot what I was about to say.
Ooh, I almost remember too.
I forgot what I was about to say. What I was about to say.
It was about damn, I forgot.
About Nolan being grown.
Okay, thank y'all. So again, Nolan is grown. And I put myself, and I said this several times, Marcella. You know, I put myself, I try to, you know, I try to put my mind back when I was around their age. And because, you know, some people forget that, you know, how a lot of times we're not thinking straight. You know, you got to understand, you know, allegedly some of them was under the influence. We don't know that yet about Nolan. But again, it still doesn't excuse the fact, you know, the theatrics that's going on today, with a lot of these allegations that's going forward, that's coming forward by his so-called friends and Mr. Tatum here, along with their attorney. Now, but this is Marcel. This is why I tell women, be careful, because you won't hear men say this. Be careful when you call these young men babies, because when you do that, it pretty much gives them a green light to not take accountability for certain actions.
Same thing. Right.
You know
I
what I
see what
mean?
you're saying. Yeah.
So so again, let's just be careful with that. Now, but go ahead with what you were saying.
My point was really just I take your point, and I hear you. You're right on that. I just this has been, such a nationwide deal, and I just feel like what the hell do you guys expect? That was basically one of our children, and by that I just meant, so young. Of course we all care. Of course we're all going to get involved. I don't care what color you are, and I don't care what you think about my color either.
Right.
He was still one of our children. It seems like to me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I tell people you got to be careful when you come up here and say certain stuff, because again, this bringing attention to a lot of people. This right here is bringing attention to the mindset of Mississippi, and this is what they're trying to avoid. Again, that's why I played that video again last week about Mississippi. They don't want us talking about that. This has been going on a long time. Again, we're not talking about Georgia. We're not talking about Alabama. We're not talking about Louisiana. We're not talking about Texas. We're talking about Mississippi. The mindset of Mississippi has been like this for a very long time. Now, for it to take Nolan to bring all this to light, yes, some people is feeling some type of way. They are trying to make this as a racist issue. Again, this underlying sick ass behavior, we're talking about it now. We're not going to stop, because again, it's too many hands involved in this right here. And now decks are about to be exposed. Their cards is starting to flip over, and they don't like that. So you got this crazy ass lawyer up here saying, hey, you know what? You keep talking, we're going to get you for defamation.
I feel like it's even bigger than that, though, GV. It's like if you just compare, like with the Charlie Kirk deal, I think we're at that pivotal point where we're either going to stand up for each other and change the trajectory of where our world is going, or we're just going to sink. And I think if anyone under a certain income, black, white, or purple, you're done. If we don't make a change right now, if we don't all stand together, we're going to be done, because they don't have any use for us.
Well, that's not what they want. If you listen to this right here, if you got this corporation job allegedly is to keep us divided. The blacks fighting against the whites, and the whites fighting against the blacks.
Right.
If you got people divided, you have more control over their mindset and how they're going to move. But if you got people coming together, you cannot stop that movement. Again, this is why I don't push, I don't push what you call it, the separate entity over here. Right? We doing this as a collective. This is why this channel gets a lot of pushback, because they want us to talk about the whites against the blacks and the black against the whites. That's what they want. I've been doing this too damn long. My mind is a lot stronger than that. That's why I make it very clear that if I see anything that has to do with racial slurs or anything like that, the moderators know to get their ass to fuck from up out of here. People, what we call it, crisis actors, they come up, they come in the chat. Y'all call them bots. Sometimes it's real people. They come in here to start that type of bullshit, that division. And now, guess what? The chat is not even dealing with what the host is talking about. Now they're fighting against one another. Well, back in 1969, this happened. Well, back in right during Jim Crow, this happened. What are we doing today? We know history. We know what happened. What are we doing today? I get tired of, especially black people, our community, so quick to point the motherfucking finger. But when you go in our community, we are afraid to walk outside our front door because we are afraid of our own neighbor. Why? It's because your mindset is so caught up on this fucking cell phone. You're caught up in what people think about the next person, and that shit floats here in your mind, and it eats you up. That's why back in the 1960s, especially the early 1960s, we were so easily brainwashed. Now look at the dynamics of our family. It's broken. That's why I try to create balance over here. We're not, the more we speak against one another, you know what? It's no need for me to go live. What the fuck I'm doing? I'm falling right into their trap, and I'm not going to allow y'all to do it. Anita said, oh, you wanted them blocked. You didn't have to put that in the chat. Oh, so y'all see what I'm talking about? So, again, when you speak truth, people get upset. Y'all, you see what I mean? They allow their emotions to speak for them. I made it very clear. Data, facts don't give a damn about your feelings. Your opinions. Other people's opinions don't give a damn about facts. People want to hear shit that feels good to their emotions.
Right.
I don't give a damn about your emotions. If that was the case, I would be sitting here hosting a live about Nolan Wells and what white people did to Nolan Wells with no facts to bag it up. We don't know if these boys had anything to do with the unaliving of Nolan Wells. But the dumb shit that they ass doing is keep getting on social media, exposing themselves. Wait a minute. You know something. We can see it. We hear it. This is why we have to use the word allegedly. So don't get mad if I'm not, dancing around your front door to entertain your fucking feelings, because I don't.
You're the only the only live I've seen that doesn't do that. So thank you for that. You're the only safe place I've found on here.
I gotta pee.
Really?
Huh?
Got you. I just want to
What I do
state,
to you?
I just use humor to pick at folks that like to come on here and cry about us making it about race. So don't take that as me adding and egging on the racial tension. I just like to pick at it.
I'm just okay, what's this echo? Y'all hear that? Yeah, you just got a text message. It's a lot of echo going on. Just Laname, something is going on. Okay. Request to come back. Oh shit. Request to come back. Queenie, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. I just want to say one thing. I seen allegedly, but I seen a couple of pictures. Someone has, I don't know if it was from some of the homes that was around that had all the cameras, or
yeah.
they was on the boys were on the island at night. It was nighttime, and you see, I don't know which one of the boys it is, but it's a couple of them on this picture. It's two pictures. One where his feet were kind of, you can see the edge of the water, like his feet was in the water. And if you look to the right of his feet, it looks like a afro of someone laying there. You can't see the whole body, you just see the afro. And the picture that they have next to it, The afro is gone, but it was at night. And I can send it to you.
Can you send that to me?
I can.
Cause you just confused the hell out of me.
Yes, I was confused when I saw. I was like, "What?" And it was at night. Yes.
Send it to me right now.
Okay. You can take me down.
Okay. Yeah, send it to me right now.
Bro, man.
Hey, what's up? You made it to your destination running because it sounded like you was driving.
No, I'm good. But listen to me. Okay, as far as what I went through, right? Okay, do you know that the being threatened and in fear for your life is two different things?
Yep.
You understand?
Yep.
Okay, and do you agree that there's no law in America that's fair to the black man? Do you believe that?
Give me a law.
I'm just saying there's no law that's fair to the black man. Okay, think about Carmelo.
No. Forget about them. I'm talking about that you experience.
No, because you told me that when I pulled it out, you know what I mean, I should have used it. Okay, but that's the difference in being threatened and fear for my life. You see what I'm saying? That's how the law is going to look at me. You understand?
Okay.
So in other words,
so give me a situation that you've been through that the law was that law enforcement the law enforcement was involved and the allegations that was made against you, it wasn't in your favor because of your skin color.
Because when I told you when I pulled in Mississippi at the gas station, right? And guys was threatening me, right? The white guys, okay?
What they say?
Oh man, where's the hand grenade and this and that? You know what I mean? Let them smoke a cigarette. By them speaking to me, period. You know what I mean? That was a threat. You understand? That's why I pulled it out. You understand? But you said that I should have used it at the same time. Okay, but at the same time,
no. I never said that. I said if you're gonna pull out your weapon, be ready to use it.
Oh yeah, I was ready. Oh yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah, I was ready. Had it came to that, you see what I'm saying?
Did they see you put your hand on your weapon and cock it?
Oh yeah, I made it a purpose. Yes, I did that. You know what I mean? I had to do that. You understand? Keep in mind, I was traveling. You understand? I don't know where I am. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I got a long way to go. So of course. Now, another thing. Now, had I been in my 20s and 30s, oh Lord.
Now, let's go back to the law. You said the laws are not built around
black people
for the benefit of black people. Give me one law.
Right.
Give me one law to verify that statement.
Man, let me tell you something, man. It's the history, man. Okay.
No. Just answer the question. Give me one law.
Had I pew them dudes at that same time.
No shoulda coulda because it never happened.
I know, but I'm just saying, I did what I felt that was necessary. You understand?
Did nothing happen, Ronnie? What I'm asking, you made a statement, so I'm challenging that statement. Give me one law, anything that happened to you that you personally went through where the law wasn't on your side.
Okay. I'm glad you asked that. Okay, I was arrested. I was in jail for about 30 days. Okay.
Arrested for what?
I'm armed robbery. No. I'm lying. It was attempted imp, right? Now, just because I was in that area, you understand? And I don't know what they was talking about, but I had the pew on me, you understand? But they sat me in there for 30 days, interrogate me and all that there, okay? But guess what? They had my pew. I never got it back and all that, you understand? But guess what? I never got the pew back and I'm out free, you understand? But I'm just saying, the law is not fair to black people. That's all I'm saying.
So
Not at all.
give me a case where a similar situation that happened to a white person, that the same situation that happened with a white person and you.
No, that never happened. Because no, that never happened. A white person do something to me? No.
No,
I'm only police brutality.
no, listen. That wasn't my question. Give me a similar situation that happened with a white person with a similar story. They was, the police was in the area because they heard gunshots or a call rang out, said, hey, somebody's trying to unalive me. White person was in the area walking around with a pew-pew. They took that white person in for questioning. They kept him from 30 days. They took the pew-pew away from him, and they released him. Do you know if any of that happening?
No, they're not going to do that.
How do you know?
Man, through history.
Did you pull any cases?
No.
So how can you make that statement?
Because I'm only speaking from my own experience.
Okay, so your anecdotal experience do not trump what's going on in its totality.
Well, let me ask you this. Why was I locked up for 30 days?
I can't speak for you. I don't know why the hell you sitting there walking around with it. Was the gun registered to you?
In my name. Paperwork and everything.
Okay,
I was in my car. They pulled me over.
You must match
just because I was in the area.
Okay, so you must match the description or something.
Come on, man. No.
I wasn't there. I'm just asking.
Well, how did I get out free?
I wasn't there.
Come on, man.
Ain't no come on, because I think different. I'm not finna sit here and have a victim mentality like a lot of black people have. I'm not finna have that.
Okay, my only point is that the laws are not fair to black people.
That's not true.
Not true. Shit. Okay, maybe you need to look at the history, man. Look at let's talk about Texas. Okay.
Well, how we get here?
No, I'm just trying to get you on point, man. Okay.
No, brother. There is nothing you can say or do. See, you don't know my background. You don't know my background. Hold on, wait.
Well, let me ask you.
Wait,
let me ask you a question.
Hold on, Ronnie. You don't know my background, and I don't know yours. But I can stand here and sit here and say with my chest out, is the laws equal? Are they fair? No. Did I see? Have I seen? Hold on.
Yeah, that's it.
Have I seen certain things happen with different races? Absolutely. But
that's all I'm saying.
In its majority, no, absolutely not.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's
it. You know why? Because I know the law.
Right. Okay. And you said that clears everything.
But no. You said laws that pertains to other people. It's not equivalent to black people.
Yeah, but you just said that.
I said in some situations, yes, I've seen that. Even the Department of Justice recognized that, but not in the majority of situations. Absolutely not.
Right. Okay, I agree with that. Okay.
So you got to change this right here, man. You got to change your mindset. Because I don't do that victim. No, I don't do that. BJ, how you doing? I got a shit. Good, take over.
Okay, I was just coming up to gauge the temperature to help out on the panel. Who has not had a chance to speak yet? Marcel, have you had?
I did, honey. Thank you.
All right, go ahead, ma'am.
No, I did get to speak.
Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, then under you, I guess that says Ronnie.
Yeah, I just finished.
All right, got you. And then Juanita. Okay, I guess that's everybody. Chelsea, go ahead. Let's get your final thoughts on everything.
All right. So, only thing now I guess we're waiting on is with the grand jury. Someone mentioned that if that goes to the grand jury, then more than likely they're just gonna try to push it under the rug or whatever. That's the assumption. But considering I want to place bets if Brandon is going to continue to have these interviews to try to make these boys look better, which I doubt anything after this is going to make it work. But it'll be interesting to see if he thinks he's swaying public opinion with these dudes.
Baby girl, let me ask you a question.
Sir,
Okay.
sir, hold on. Please do not refer to any one of his baby girl. Refer to us as our names. That's disrespectful. Okay. Sorry about that, but it's disrespectful. However,
He from the South. Jada.
Me
Is that,
too.
no,
Me
listen.
too.
No, listen. Bitless Mississippi. Look at his name is running. That's Mississippi. That's the South all day long. I'm telling you what I know.
Go to the bathroom, sir. Okay. Go ahead, Ronnie. I want to hear your closing.
No, I'm from New Orleans, man. But
that's okay. Go ahead, sir.
Anyway, wow, that confused me. My only question was.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Damn, man, hell, I done forgot what I'm. Okay. Damn, what's the last thing you said, baby?
I was saying I assume that it'll be interesting to see if Brandon's going to continue to have these interviews to sway public opinion.
Oh yeah. Okay, my question was, how would you feel if they sat down with Dr. Umar? How would you feel about that?
That would never happen.
I would pay money to see it. I promise.
I know.
I would love to see it, but that's never gonna happen.
Look, I sent the text out earlier. I said, boy, I'll be on the front row. You hear me?
I know that's right. That would be. Yeah.
Have y'all ever seen a cell phone this big?
Sir.
Yeah, back in the 90s when they used to have an antenna on it. It used to be that big.
Yeah, it did. When we first had the car phones, they was bigger than that. Go shit, sir. Okay, Marcel, let's get your final statements here. And one of the things too is I'm interested in and your thoughts, the whole panel on the connections here. You know, with the judge connection and think about what last week when we figured out that the tip line was going to the judge's phone. So if she got a particular clip or tip, she just delete it.
Somebody that was false information. This guy put out on social media. His ass was called out for. But go ahead.
Okay. Well, no, I don't want to repeat false information. Then I didn't know that, so I apologize on that.
In my opinion, the first day I heard of it, I knew it was a fix from the beginning. That's exactly how I felt. And I still feel.
Why do you think it was a fix? I mean, we accept your points here, but let me tell you something. Hold on, tell everybody something. We accept what you say, but whatever comes out of your mouth, please be prepared to defend it and prove it, because we only deal with facts over here.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that.
So I understand that too.
I got a lot of reasons I feel that way. Okay. First of all,
reasons don't justify facts. That's all I'm saying.
Can I say something real quick? I got something to
say.
Go ahead, sir. Somebody that that's been following my channel for the past 5 years just showed up in the chat. Okay.
Let's call him out. What they be?
No, this brother right. No, he's on the. He know me from the message side of talk.
I know we want to say hello.
It's Mirror. Can you request to come up here, sir? Get your ass up here. It's been a long time. Request your ass up here. It's good to see you, brother. Get your ass up here. Everybody else mute up but Miss B Jeannie. Y'all, this brother right here, when I was on the message side of top, boy, when I tell y'all we went up against the toughest motherfucker. Goddamn, there you go. Mirrors, what's going on?
What's up, bro? What's up? How you been?
I'm good, man. Long time.
Hey, I've been poking around. I've been keeping on. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm glad to see you growing, man, and keeping going, man. I'm proud of you.
I'm trying.
I was watching you back when you was doing the Alley Carter and all that stuff. I've been paying attention.
Y'all, this my dude right here. This my dude right here. For years, this man has
what's up,
supported
Unique
this
Coco?
channel. I'm talking about for years, this man has supported my channel. Mirror, bro, it's good to Mirror check your ass. I'm telling y'all, that's his thing. You better mirror check. You better look in the mirror before you open up your motherfucking mouth. Telling y'all. So again, y'all, this my dude right here, man. Shout outs to him. Y'all, he has a great platform. If y'all can, please follow this gentleman right here. He's going to make you look at yourself. He's going to make you second guess yourself if you try to come out here with some bullshit ass information. But he's also into make you become a better version of yourself. That's mirror check for your ass.
Okay. I
Yeah,
got
I
one
got to get
question
back
for you.
to it.
I got one question for you, Mirror. So
Yes.
you say you've been following, you've been popping in and out and peeping what's going on over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why in the hell haven't you warned us about this food that's sitting there on the mic and that we got to be dealing with this buffoonery and these crash outs and I got to do HR violations every freaking day? Anybody warn me about that? This is some bullshit. Oh, sorry, sir.
What's
I'm
that
sorry.
nasty sound effect too? Cause I was confused about that. Where that
I
come from?
know. That's nasty.
That was I don't.
You nasty mother sucker. Mirror, we're gonna blame it all on you. I'm sorry.
Hey, like I said, like you said, we started out on the messy side of
Ooh.
TikTok.
Yeah,
It,
he
it, it,
forgets
it,
sometimes and end up back over there.
yeah, we started out on the messy side of TikTok, and them people get on your nerves, boy. They bring out the worst out of you, even when you're trying
Yeah.
to be the best of you. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just not getting back into doing my topics and stuff. But I finally slid off out of there because I took all I could took for a while, and I've been on the poetry side of things now. So I'm
Okay.
just now
What I
kind of
tell you though,
crawling
yeah.
back up in there now, just now starting to do topics and stuff again. But I've been staying strong on the poetry side.
All right. Well, I'm gonna follow you and and hang in there. We believe in supporting people over here, and like I said, GV, I don't know what he learned over there. Y'all beat him down over there, but y'all sent us a polished product, and I'm very proud of it.
Wait,
So,
Oh,
hold.
he learned
No,
to keep it real
what?
no matter what.
no, I held my platform down.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
that's what I said. Whatever they beat you down about over there, and you got it together, good. Cause you brought we got the polished product. So thank
Okay.
you. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. I wasn't over there. I wasn't on the messy side. And over here, when you backslide, you have to get out the camera and go do your crash outs and come back. We got that. We look forward to that. But all I'm saying is, mirror, sir, next time, can you warn us, please? Just say, here it comes. Be prepared. so but thank you. Like I said, GV, he's a solid dude. I like the way he runs this platform. He holds
Oh
it down over
yes.
here, and I got him. I got the chat. I got him. So we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
But my thoughts on these guys on the panel. I think they're all in fear now of what may or what will come out. So is instead of them dealing with the death of their friend, everybody is on the defense. And I guess they feel like the best defense is a good offense. Don't work like that in the court, sir. That's on the field that works. In basketball that works. In court, no, sir. So all you guys are doing are talking yourselves into a corner. You're explaining things that had not even been asked. The investigation will be reopened, I guarantee it. And the questions that are going to come to you guys, sir, are going to it's going to make the questions that Tatum put on your ass nothing. Cause it's coming and it's all because of you. Be quiet.
What are they
Shut
doing?
the F up. Hey, but it's like they're explaining themselves and nobody's asking them nothing. We want to know is what happened to Nolan. That's it. It's a
About guilt.
simple question. They're explaining why they went to kindergarten in white shoes. We don't give a shit about that. I don't care about that. The facts are you guys are on a mission to defend yourself. You are wandering around the internet interviewing, talking to Brandon, who has a lot to answer for himself. So you are defending something that you've not been asked to defend. Shut the blank of the blank up.
Sounds like guilt.
Or or
That's
or
like actions of a guilty
or
person.
right. Or keep talking. That's just more energy, more bullets that's coming at you. That's it. All you're doing is telling on yourselves. You know they say empty wagon makes the most noise.
Ooh, she said bullets. So what she mean by bullets?
Oh,
She's
sorry,
talking
sorry.
about.
I meant like muscadines. You know
Yeah,
muscadines. We used to call them bullets, right? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
She's not
so,
talking about
so,
physical,
so
because
sorry, sorry, not the pew pew, not the pow pow. But all I'm saying is,
but you know
it's
Tatum. You
basically
know Tatum
keep
is he'll use that.
keep Taterhead Tatum. Keep on talking. Keep it up.
That's
All
right.
of you guys, all four of you, keep on. Keep on explain yourself right on into a jail cell. We don't even mind. you know. And I don't think they understand that everything they do or say can be and will be held against them and used against them in the court of law, sir. Also in the court of public opinion. So if you're trying to save your image, the court of public opinion is is where your downfall is. Because the more you speak, the worse you look. Sorry.
Damn,
I land.
damn, Gina. Mira, you been damn good, man. That was now. Hold on, Gina. I got something for you. Mira, have you been following this story?
No violation.
Foul.
You can't even save
Nasty,
it for like
na-
nighttime, like GV after
nasty,
hours. You doing it at 6:30
yes, nasty
in the
son of a sucker.
evening. You can't even wait till like after hours, like open
no,
panel after hours to be
no,
pushing that.
no. What happened was it's a glitch in the system. I was trying to the computer's freezing. Mira, what you got to say? Oh, have you been following this story?
A little bit, as I look all across the country and just see constantly us put in situations, I know I know you got it coming sooner or later. The story about the young lady who was invited over by her Caucasian friends and they took advantage of her and she's got special needs. We
That's called.
constantly hearing about stuff like this happening and somehow, some way, we have to start standing together as a people. A lot of this is happening because they feel like we don't have any protection and like they can get away with it. So it's gonna continue to keep happening. We're gonna keep having stories like this until we start standing for one another. Instead of marching in the streets angrily after the fact, we need to be proactive about stuff like this. And the more and more I hear about the story, the worse and worse it gets. And it's right now, it's about everybody's opinion. Your opinion don't mean nothing. It's about the facts. What happened? And like the lady, I'm sorry, B Genie. I don't want to mispronounce your name. Was saying they're steady talking, and it's like, why are you saying things that nobody asked you? Why are you trying to defend yourself before the defense is needed? That speaks
Right.
volumes to me. That's
Absolutely.
like the kid that took the cookie and trying to tell you they didn't take the cookie with crumbs all over their lips. So, and then that gentleman
Absolutely.
up there, he reminds me of Priscilla the Queen Maker. That's another one of our people that need to go crawl back up under the rock that they crawled out from under. I don't understand this man. I've watched him, and every time I've seen him, he is
Ooh, I know who that
basically
is.
a Caucasian version of us.
No, I wouldn't even give. I wouldn't even give it that because I mean,
He is no brother of mine.
Right, or should I say a wannabe?
There you go.
But
There you go.
I mean, even a lot of white people don't sell out like that to their own.
Facts.
So
Facts.
my
What does
goodness.
that look like?
I mean, you got a man here who's willing to bend the facts or try to bend the facts to try to make. I just don't understand this brother. I really don't. I wish this one of them cats that back in the day when you used to cuss and you get your mouth washed out with soap. They need to share the whole bar in his mouth. Just
The one thing that I say about Brandon is that I understand he's married to whites, he's probably surrounded by whites. But when you look in the mirror, sir, you are African American, and I
He
don't
don't
care.
see that.
I know that his wife is white, and I don't know that they have children or not. But if they do, someone needs to explain to him that those children are black.
Uh,
Sorry, sir.
I
no,
think he knows.
no,
I
he don't
think he
know. No, he
knows.
don't. No, he
No,
don't.
he
No,
don't.
wait,
No, he
no,
No,
hear
don't.
me
no.
out. Hear
No,
me
he
out.
don't.
He knows
He
because he
ain't.
feels like he could be the voice, that he could be the voice, talking piece for us. He thinks he's the
But
black
he's not talking
voice
for
and
us. He's
reason.
speaking against us.
He
So
thinks.
how is he? Yeah,
He
no,
thinks. He thinks
no.
with his crowd that he's the voice of black reasonable thought. When over here we're like,
Mm-mm.
no, bro, read the room. That's why he feels so confident to talk about, oh well, how he talks, his whole diction and stuff, tries to play like he know how to talk with the best of us and know how to be around his people, but he's not aware of how much we are like, no, you sound ridiculous. Stop.
Chelsea, let me tell you something. This dude has not seen where his career is going to drop to. His career, what I'm telling you, is going to go in the down the drain, because he's going to at some point realize that everything that he's done or said from the time he went over to that island to today, everything he's done and said is going to come back and haunt him and hurt those boys. Everything that he's doing and saying is going to be admissible, and he's going to regret it. I'm just, it is what it is.
Well, let me play this
It's like,
video. Hold on, let me play this video. Let me play this video. Because he doesn't think so, and he said this right. Hold on, he said this
This
right here.
black ass
and
don't
what y'all
like
say?
black people.
What you
I'm finna
say?
play
He
it.
make he make what you call it from Django seem like he was more forced
No,
than
that's why I keep
Samuel L. Jackson.
that's why I keep calling him Stephen by accident. My bad, my bad. God ain't doing me. Hold on, let me do this right here. Let me connect my phone. All right, y'all, check this out. Everybody mute up. So this what he said right here. Hold on, let me just shorten this up just a little bit, because he got a message for y'all. When he did this interview, he dropped this right here. Right? Because he tired of people saying that we're wrong about what happened. About his interview. So let's see. Hold on. Let me hit play.
Hey, my DMs are open for apologies. I want to make sure y'all send the same DM to me, apologizing, accusing me of lying, accusing these boys of doing something wrong. I told y'all a long time ago that these boys didn't have nothing to do with it. And y'all got it from TMZ, didn't you? The audio came from TMZ, wasn't it? Now go back and look at TMZ and show that they've had two people that have been verified, that they seen Nolan Wells after the call, after the boys had already left the island. And people had saw Nolan alive. So it's impossible that y'all then heard something on that audio indicating that Nolan, or some type of confession that they killed Nolan. I told y'all, but y'all want these white boys to be guilty so bad. Y'all want to concoct and hear stuff that ain't there. I listened to that whole video and I didn't hear none of that stuff y'all said. And I waited, and the information is out. Go ahead and send your apology. We already verified. Warren already said it. Y'all were wrong.
Now, this motherfucker right here, he better stand 10 toes down on that.
This man literally has no
down.
integrity. I don't want to talk about it, but he is a man with no integrity. He will say and do whatever his masters tell him to do. You can't even take him serious. You can't even take him serious.
He better think about OJ. Remember, OJ went to the right side, and then when he got in trouble, he wanted to come back over here, and ain't nobody know who he was.
Listen,
he better learn.
Queenie, how you doing? Queenie, did you send me that information? Because I was looking and I don't see it. Queenie.
Queenie better respond back before he start going off.
Queenie.
On mute.
Queen, let me try this. Let's try this again. Queenie. Queenie, man, goddamn, Queenie, can you see the phone?
I cannot see. I'm legally blind.
Can you please listen, Queenie? Queenie, Queenie. Don't worry about it, Queenie. It's all on you. This is fuck it. I be trying to let people up here on the panel. Yeah, I get wrong when I drop. Y'all know me. Grapevine, you should have did this. Grapevine, you should have did that. You were me, Grapevine. You shouldn't have said that. Well, I've been hollering Queenie name for the past 30 seconds. Nobody's ever said nothing. But we gonna sit here and wait. Queenie. 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 There you.
I tried to send it to you. But I had sent you something before and you never checked it, so it wouldn't allow me to send anything else. But I did put the link.
Hey, great vibes, bro. I love you and ain't a damn thing you can do about it, brother. I'll catch you later on. I'll be around. I might pop back in later on.
I appreciate it,
y'all. Nice to meet everybody. Love y'all and ain't a damn thing y'all can do about it.
Hell yeah. Appreciate it, Mirror. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
And stay prayed up, especially keep this brother in our prayers.
I just posted it in the chat.
Yes, sir. You know I will.
All right.
Appreciate it. All right. Let me. I'm trying to find.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck is that noise? You know, like when you put something,
I don't know. I'm not like savvy in this stuff.
I'm not seeing it. I'm looking. Hold on, Queenie P. QU.
She said she put the link in the chat,
It
so
don't
maybe
work.
it's in there.
It doesn't. Yeah,
Okay.
TikTok doesn't work with links.
Cause I think if someone sends you something, the first one, and you don't respond, they can't send you anything else until you accept it.
Well, I'm looking through my messages. Who eats chips? Okay, hold on. Here, let's see. Messages. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Everybody mute up. When I tell you I don't like all that in the background, everybody mute up.
You don't know. Hang on, I'm trying. Wait.
Okay. All right, Queenie, I accepted your first message. Go ahead and DM it to me right now. Because I want to see this Afro person hands hanging out of the boat at nighttime. You should be able to send it now.
Okay.
All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. The signal. Okay. Oh goodness. Listen. But y'all, I gotta get. I've been here, man. Y'all I've been here for a while. I'm going to check it out, and when I go back live, I'm not going back live tonight. But when I go live tomorrow, because you say you saw it on TikTok, cool mama. Go ahead, Chelsea.
Oh, I had nothing to say. I was trying to drop. I was saying bye.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Chelsea. And BJ, thank you so much for coming up here helping out.
No problem. No problem. See you guys tomorrow.
All right, sweetheart. All right. I'm looking for it. But okay, hold on 1 second. Hold on. So the link that you're sending, Queenie, it's not, because it look like a link that you're sending from Facebook and it's not opening up. So if somebody could get a picture, screenshot it, and send it to me, that would be useful. That would be useful. What you say? You said listening to the National Guard, the authorities are charging them boys. Well, again, we can't say anything yet because we don't know. All right, we don't know anything. Um, Listen, y'all. I was going to do 2 lives today, but we've been live all day. I'm going to say this. Y'all keep everybody in your prayers. Everybody in your prayers. Because the more we dig about this topic, they want us to be sidetracked. They want us to, number one is they want us to stop talking. The route that Tatum and these boys are going, along with this attorney, it's not going to work in their favor. They just need to stick with the facts and let the facts be. And however it pans out, if it decides to hit the courts, it is what it is. They do not need. They need to stop coming on social media trying to prove their innocence. Again, it makes you look even more suspicious about the matter at hand here. The only thing we could do is just keep talking about it. Keep bringing awareness to this situation. Mr. Liberty said the facts so far doesn't point to these boys. What facts do we have? Mr. Liberty, what facts do we have? So again, y'all stay prayed up. And again, everybody, thank y'all so much for being with me here on today. Thank y'all for being here, part of the channel, being part of the platform. The video of the boat showing Nolan not on it. Y'all, oh my goodness, what people. I will deal with that tomorrow. But thank y'all so much for supporting the channel. Everybody's gifted the platform, from the daily heartbeats to the tapping of the screen to sharing it out, to the subscription, for joining the fans club, for just being here. I really appreciate it. I felt the love today. I felt the love y'all were giving one another, and at the end, y'all, we're not going to give up. Again, we just getting started. I'm mentally tired, burnt out for today. I can only go so long. I've been live for a little over 5 hours. I think we did enough today. So again, man, thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all. If you haven't followed the
Good afternoon. You know why I pulled you over?
Not really. I was under the limit.
You rolled through a stop sign and...
Wait,
are you even licensed to drive?
Hard to say.
Hey, don't... Stop the car! Dispatch, suspect vehicle just took off on foot...
It's a damn shame how you did that damn dog expiring. That's a damn shame. Thank you for that big booty corgi. Y'all just keep digging. This week is going to be a week full of information that I'm going to bring to you all starting tomorrow. And again, y'all, let's try to stay level-headed. Let's try to stay level-headed, and let's be grown about this. All right. Again, moderators, thank y'all so much for helping out today. If you're not a moderator, you helped out today. Thank you. And I shall see y'all on tomorrow. You can catch the replay, of course, from all lives. You catch the replay over on the YouTube channel. You can find it on the Rumble. You can find it on the Twitch. You can also find it on Facebook. All right. So again, thank y'all so much. Tammy, thank you again. And yeah, that cat was concentrating. And thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. All right. Until next time, this your boy Great Vibes on 10 for the win. I love y'all. Y'all take care. Have a great evening.
Great Vibes on 10! The Truth Seeker and...
Yeah! Yeah! You know what time it is! Turn it up! Great Vibes! Great Vibes! Great Vibes on 10! Great Vibes! Yeah! Great Vibes! Woo!
Walking
the room and the energy changes. Big personality, never basic. Confidence high, always bringing the fun. When he shows up, the party's begun. Mr. Clean Shining, yeah, you know the name. Bald head glowing like a Hall of Fame. He rolls his eyes every time that we say it, but deep down inside, we know he'll never trade it. Rub that shiny dome, make a wish, that's a scene. Everybody laughing, what's up, Mr. Clean? They call him a genie, yeah, that's routine. One little rub and you living the dream. Then out of nowhere, surprise disguise. 2P comes out and the whole room cries. New look loading, what's next today? You never know what he's gonna display. 3 different headphones, always prepared. Different vibes for every moment shared. Music, research, or something brand new. He's got a setup for whatever he'll do. Let the whole world know. Bring that energy everywhere we'll go. Great vibes on 10. Turn it up again. That's the kind of vibe you can't pretend. Great vibes on 10. Say it loud, say it proud. Bring it to and bring the crowd. From beginning to end, hit that replay, run it again. Always got questions, always digging deep. Looking for answers that others might keep. Not just the headlines, not just the noise. Searching for facts with a curious voice. Kicking the dots, putting pieces in place. Taking the time to examine the case. Facts on the table, questions in sight. Searching for truth from morning to night. Got great researchers helping along the way. Bringing information into the light every day. Doing the work, taking the time. Looking for answers and following the signs. And everybody knows when I'm on